In the past 3 years, since we've really started optimizing with BlackLine, we've grown from about $900 million bank to a $1.1 billion bank. That is extreme growth that we've had in that 3-year period, and we actually are one person shorter than what we were when we first started that optimization.
The most important thing that I've seen since we've implemented BlackLine is the interaction interdepartmentally. Once that happens, we're able to start to fix some routine processes that maybe had been broken that we didn't even know were broken because we didn't have BlackLine.
We tend to think of some of our back office departments as just big cost centers, but when we start mixing in innovation, we allow people with experience in finance and analysis to look past the debits and credits and into the real pieces that make the bank work. And then they begin to think about, well, what lever do I push to make this more efficient? What lever do I push to make risk lower in this area?
Technology levels the playing field for small banks. It's actually the exact same technology that the big banks are using. And actually maybe even get more intimate with some of the technology than where some of the big banks are, maybe even allow us to leverage it to a greater extent than what the big banks can.
So the advice that I would give to somebody who's considering going down this path with BlackLine is don't just accept the status quo. Constantly think, how can I do this better? And when you do that, you can start to see so much more, and you can start to see, oh, I can bring this process in, or I can change this process. And when you start to also treat BlackLine as your partner in the process and not just another vendor, you can really even expand that further. It's led to so much more than what we ever thought was possible.